Hello everyone, before we start, I would like to say that this video that you're watching right now will be uploaded a bit later than usual, and also I have an announcement to make regarding tomorrow's video, which is the fact that we are going to be delaying it until the next week Friday. This is because there is more effort required to be put into that video, and we want to deliver to you guys the best possible quality. And while I definitely should have been put down for this dishonorable display for missing out on our promise, I do feel a tad bit burned out doing so many videos like this in a row. In fact, you could say that my sanity is slowly drifting away. No more. I can't stand it anymore. No more fried rice.
But you have to. We need it. We want it. Must have the fried rice. Brandon must continue. Hurry, back to the kitchen.
No, not the kitchen.
Yes, Brandon. First we will cook the fried rice. Then we will share with everyone.
But I need my rest.
You don't need any rest. The people demand more.
I'm not listening.
You are a failure and a fraud.
No.
Fake.
Go away.
Go away?
I hate you. I hate you.
Where would you be without me? Go.
Wrong line. Oh, sorry.
Jeff! It was me. I saved us. We are here because of me. Not anymore. What did you just say? Go away. Leave now and never come back. You will never escape us. Never. Leave now and never come back. Leave now and never come back.
What the? Where am I? Oh, I'm right here where I belong. Xin chào everybody and welcome to the second last day of the 12th day of fried rice. Today's recipe will be extra elaborate so that our dear viewer will not be disappointed with the delay of tomorrow's video. That being said, it will feature the biggest ingredient count compared to all of our previous recipe. So much ingredient, in fact, it is very hard to capture the B-roll for all of them lying on this here small table. All of this will be turned into our most multicultural fried rice today, the Jeff Special Fried Rice Casserole. To start off, we need to create all of these food here. Each and every single one of these can be a recipe on its own. Since this is a very grand and long recipe, your patience is appreciated as we start with the first foundation on our list, the Thai chicken curry. Let us first start with the usual cutting of garlic, shallot, and ginger. Onion is a very important ingredient that is shared among all of the recipe here today, so we will be cutting it a lot. While we are at it, we will also be cutting some Thai chili as well. Let our garlic, onion, ginger, and shallot fry on the pan for a while until they are fragrant. On top of that, we will be adding in 2 tablespoons of lau gang ma and our chopped Thai chili. Do not add too much of the latter unless you want to have very hard time in the bathroom the next day. Into the pan goes our chicken fillet and mixed vegetable. Of course, since this is a Thai recipe, we will also be adding in some sugar and fish sauce. We will be stir frying everything until the chicken is cooked thoroughly. It is time that we bring in the Thai curry paste. There are different ones that you can use and they come in a variety of color, but for this recipe, I will be using the red one. After adding in the Thai curry paste of our choice and coconut milk into the pan, alongside with 2 teaspoons of MSG, we will give everything a stir. Let all of this cook for a while to drain out all the unnecessary liquid. You can also try adding in some cornstarch to thicken it up. But regardless, once you see that there's not too much water in the pan, we will place the curry on top of our plate, throwing some nuts on top and set it aside. A nice plastic wrap can be used to preserve the heat as well as preventing unnecessary bacteria. We will be repeating this same process with the other mini dishes as well. How about we have a change of pace this time and let Tom do the cooking for the first time, as this next one is one of the Finnish traditional meal, peruna makkara.
That's right, Brandon. The name of the food is literally translated as potato sausage, which means we will be needing some ham and french fries. But let's not forget our most essential ingredient. The sausage. We will be cutting our sausage and ham into small bite-sized chunks. Make sure that they are big enough, as we will be frying them in our pan alongside some onion. Due to their bigger size, it will reduce the chance of them from getting burned. No seasoning is needed because we are cooking a Western recipe. Next up, we will also be deep frying these french fries. There is not much for me to say here because it is just literally deep frying some french fries. I suppose if you want to cut down the calories, you can cook them in the oven instead. Once the fries are done, we will pour them onto the plate. Now comes the most critical part. We will be seasoning it with a tiny sprinkle of salt and black pepper. Once that is done, we will lay our ham and sausage on top. And there we have it, perfectly cooked peruna makkarat. Don't you just feel your mouth watering with this amazing dish? Wrap it up in the plastic wrap and set it aside as we pass the baton back to Chef for our final mini recipe.
Thank you, Tom, for your amazing dish. Now, we will move on to our final mini recipe because we don't want to have too much of a meat overload. We will be cooking this here veggie stir fry to balance it out. We will be cutting our tofu into small square cubes after we dry it out. Please refer to our day 8 video for more details regarding this part. Moving on, we first blanch our broccoli in hot water for 30 seconds and then set it aside. We will cut it alongside with our carrot. While you can definitely use frozen vegetable mix that contain these two, I think having them fresh will enhance the flavor and add in that much needed nutrient. We will also be cutting some mushroom as well. Set everything aside on a small plate and let us start deep frying our tofu. We want that nice golden brown layer on top of our tofu. Not only will it make tofu firmer, but it will also enhance the taste when we add it in our seasoning. Set the tofu aside on a plate. Preheat the pan with some oil, garlic, shallot, and ginger and wait for it to sizzle. Once we smell that amazing aroma, we will add the carrot, broccoli, and mushroom into the pan. Once the other veggies are cooked and turning to a nice color, we will add in our tofu alongside with the seasoning consisting of 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, oyster sauce, some sesame oil, and black pepper. To make this stir fry tastier, we'll also be adding in our canned pineapple. Make sure to drain the juices from them beforehand. Add in 2 teaspoons of our MSG as always and give everything a final mix. Transfer the cooked veggie stir fry into our plate, wrap it up and set them aside just like the other. All that is left now is to make our fried rice, which will be fast and simple. For this part, you will need the leftover rice, garlic, egg, sesame oil, and soy sauce. Make sure to use enough ingredients so that there is plenty of fried rice for the construction of our casserole. Once the fried rice is done, we will remove the pan from the stove and set them aside. We're almost done with this dish. I can almost see the light at the end of this tunnel. Bring out the big boy oven tray or whatever this thing is called and give it a good old loop with some oil on the bottom to prevent the stickiness. For the foundation of our casserole, we will use the base layer of tortilla. On top of that, we will lay in our Thai chicken curry. Make sure to put in plenty and cover every single nook and cranny, if you catch my drift. Then a layer of our fried rice. Follow up with the layer of cheddar cheese. On top of the cheese, we will add in the peruna makkarat. We will be adding in some thick and creamy lasagna sauce to spice up the flavor. Then another layer of our fried rice to seal everything in. Finally, on the top, we will add in our layer of the stir-fried veggie and tofu, followed by a full layer of mozzarella cheese. use every single fiber of soul and bean to carry this here big boy into the oven. Cook everything for 200 degrees in non-freedom number for about 15 to 20 minutes. Once that is done, take it out and let it cool for 10 more minutes before proceeding to cut it up and serve for our friend. A small helping of mayonnaise and parsley on top for the decoration, and we are ready to go. I will not bore you anymore by spending more time talking about the taste of this here dish. I think this wholesome clip will suffice. What do you think? What do you think?
Oh my god, it's so good that I think I'm gonna cry.
This is a rather complicated recipe and not something that everybody would cook every day. However, it is the culmination of what we learned from previous day, as well as showcasing our passion and respect to the fried rice. I hope that you will also find time to cook this one. Maybe try other filling instead of the one that we use here, and let us share our love of fried rice together. Food is meant to be cooked and eaten together with friends and family after all, and this is the true spirit of the Chinese New Year. And that is it for the 11th day of our 12th day of fried rice. What makes the 12th day video so special that it might even top this one? Well, stay tuned next week to find out. But until then, like always, I hope you all have a very nice day. Build yourself some model kit, cook yourself this special fried rice casserole to pair it up with, and I will see you all next time.